Hello, my name is Evan Wozniak, and this is my video submission for the QR code assignment. For my QR code application, I developed a basic security system. My system has a software component, which is this Python code and some Arduino code, and a hardware component, an ESP32 and a red LED, which you can see in the bottom right corner of my screen. The system works as follows. When the system is locked, the LED is on. There are valid users and their corresponding passwords hard-coded into the Python code. When a valid user's QR code is scanned, a prompt will show up asking for the password. If an invalid QR code is detected, the system will ignore it. The user has 3 attempts to enter the correct password. If they do, the light will be turned off and access granted will be printed. If they don't, access denied will be printed to the console instead, the LED will flash, and an email of the camera frame will be sent to the system admin, which in this case is me. After about 4 to 5 seconds, the system will reset and lock again. Now, I'll do a quick code walkthrough. In my Python code setup, after setting up some variables, I define a list of valid users, in this case me and Dr. Mitchell, and their corresponding passwords. Now we enter the main loop. And under this if statement, this is where the user is prompted to scan their ID. This following section of the code is from lecture, and we'll place a box around the QR code and add text. Moving on, this loop here will check to make sure that the QR code scan was for a valid user. If the user is valid, this section down here will give them 3 attempts to enter the correct password. If they do, as we see under this if statement, access granted will be printed and a G character will be sent over serial. If they don't, as we see in this else statement, access denied will be printed instead, and a B character will be sent. In addition, an email containing the camera frame will be sent as well. The system will then sleep for 5 seconds before repeating again. In the Arduino code, we see that if a G character is received, the LED will just turn off. And if a B character is received instead, the LED will blink. Now I'll make a quick cut so I can do the demo. Now I'll begin the demo portion of my video. So as you can see, to start, the system is locked, as signified by the LED being on. Go ahead and start my Python code. So you see I'm prompted to scan an ID, so I'll go ahead and scan Michael Jordan's ID, who is not a valid user. And as we can see, it's detected, but nothing happens because he's not a valid user. So I'll go ahead and scan my ID, which is valid. Okay. And we see I get a welcome message with my name, and I'm prompted to enter my password. So I'll go ahead and enter the correct password. As you can see, the LED turns off, and access granted was printed to the screen. The system has restarted, and the LED is back on, signifying that it's locked. Now I'll scan Dr. Mitchell's ID, who is also a valid user. And we see I'm prompted to enter his password. So this time I'll enter his password incorrectly, and I'll do that 3 times. And we see the LED is flashing, and access denied was printed this time. If I go ahead to my email, I see I get an email saying, security system suspicious activity capture, and then I get the timestamp. If I go ahead and click on the attachment, I see it's an image of me scanning in Dr. Mitchell's ID. This concludes my video submission. Thank you.